I know. I'm not gonna. That's for you guys to read. I just wanted to let you know what it was.
All right, so I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 4:06. Start with the meeting minutes, Miss Amanda, if you don't mind
Yes. So,
getting through those.
our last meeting was May 12th. Present was Ashley Jacobs, Amanda Harris, Christina Kurzej, Sandy Frizzell, Michelle Wilcox, and Tara Martin. Meeting was called to order at 4:01 p.m. by Ashley. There were no meeting minutes to read from April because there was no official meeting. Financial report, financials for April were reviewed and initialed by the board members. After reviewing the town clerk's report, the current balance then was $35,791.49. No communications with citizens. The librarian's report was read by the trustees, provided by Michelle. It was open 22 days, 410 visits, 3 visits from Red Start. There were tutoring sessions and American Sign Language classes. And they just finished up their story walk with Crunch the Shy Dinosaur. For old, new, and other business, the Little Free Library, person to build it was decided, location was selected, just needed the select board's approval. Ashley made a motion to go into executive session at 4:11 p.m. The trustees came out of executive session at 4:15 with a motion to adjourn by Ashley. Motion carried. The next meeting will be held June 9th, 2026 at 4 p.m., which brings us to today.
All right, I'll make a motion to adopt those minutes.
Second.
Perfect. So financial report, the invoices we've already reviewed and paid. Our current balance is 32,161.78.
I spent a little bit.
So I was like, that's a 10, 35 to 32. That's a good 10. I like it.
More books.
Right, so we'll move on to communication with citizens. Nope.
Nope.
All right. So Miss Michelle.
All right. So we were open 22 days. We had 320 visits, which is a little less, I think, because we had the sign language last time. 2 visits from Head Start. We did flyer crafts. We did a Mother's Day card. I spoke to just Pogany from Head Start. We're going to hope to coordinate some visits with their play groups. So we keep in touch with Head Start over the summer. We're going to try story time again. We've tried it over the years a few times. We're going to just try to keep it on the same day that we did story time with Head Start, 10:30 after breakfast, before lunch.
Try to hit him before that.
Yeah. And then we're going to see if it's going to be a weekly thing
During a weekday?
Yeah.
During a weekday.
Yeah. Because, yeah, we've tried it all different days. I know kids are still so busy with sports now.
Yep.
On weekends. So Thursday, 10:30. And then we're going to see if it's going to be weekly or biweekly. We're just going to see what kind of turnout that we get. It may or may not include crafts. Sometimes it's just a story time and just to get together. Because we don't really follow like we used to do like the summer reading program, and then we just lost so much interest in that. But we did I bought like a whole bunch of dinosaur books because it's Unearth a Story, so like we can just kind of follow that, and we can just do dinosaurs, like all summer. I know you guys are all tired of hearing about Story Walk, but it did finally go up. It's up. It's in the park.
I went backwards because I walked that way, so I'm gonna have to go the other way.
So we did do it with, because I didn't want to put it in June and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of Story Walk. So we did it with Head Start. They loved it. I did reach out to the pre-K teacher at Brighton. I haven't heard back yet, but if they are unable, I know it's harder for them to get here, then we will drop off books because we bought books for them as well. So the next thing that we're working on is a backpack program for summer, which ideally it's really just giving the kids snacks and books, for kind of the at risk or like lower income kids. A meal is a tough one to do, but snacks are good. Yeah. So I'd like to get some drawstring bags, which are easy. And then, like goldfish, popcorn, individual bags, stuff like that they could pick up like on Friday or Saturday. I was gonna like pick up a bag, take a bag, but then I was talking to Heather and she's like, oh, you know what, they might be better if they keep their bag. And then we have just a big like gallon bag to bring your bag back.
Mhm.
And then we had thought about putting in a bag, a book to keep, a book to bring back. I think it's really just going to be a book to keep.
Yeah.
Or a couple books to keep. I found a couple websites that have bulk books.
Mhm.
You can buy them for like a $2 $3 a book. So that's we're going to spend some money. It could be like 10 to 11 weeks of books are going to be, thinking roughly like $400 to $500 just for books plus snacks. I don't know how many kids I'm thinking maybe 15, 10 to 15 and see how it goes. We're not going to let any kids go, and then we'll just do it through the summer and, applesauce, get some gluten-free, just in case.
Right.
But yeah, you can bring your empty bag back on Friday before 4, Saturday before 1. We'll get a bunch of gallon bags, Ziploc bags, put there, grab a couple books. Then they get to, build their librry at home too. And
They
then,
can bring their snacks and do like picnic in the park.
yeah, so
Idea,
so I think that we can kind of incorporate our trail fund into that because I believe that is still considered early literacy. So we can do maybe some books on nutrition, maybe like on summer, because it does include the book, and we're just including some food. So that's our big thing that we're working on right now. And then the co-hosting the Gone Guys film that you can just read about because I'm not going to read this whole thing.
No, definitely, yeah.
It is a free, I mean, it says tickets available at the door, but I believe it still is a free event if you show up. Like it says you can like free or give whatever. I don't even know how much the tickets are.
So
They
like mental health, right?
about, yeah,
It's about boys with
yeah, and they've
them in the last like 20 years.
yeah, and they've apparently been screening this all over Vermont and they've been everywhere but Essex County. And then we are the most central location. So they wanted to have it in the library, just not knowing how many people they were going to have. They had also talked to Mike, and then we talked to Mike a little bit, and then we decided we would do it in the gym, just in case. Like, what if we had? I mean, I don't know how many people we can really fit comfortably in there. Plus, we don't have any AV equipment.
Yeah, that could get a little tight.
Yeah, and so I mean, what could we really fit in there? 10.
The gym makes sense.
Yeah. So, and then so it says 6 to 8. It depends. People might just come. They might not want to stay for a discussion after. It's kind of their show. It's not like we're just kind of, co-hosting.
Is it about what has happened to boys in schools?
Yeah, it just says, over the past 50 years, young boys and men have steadily disengaged from school, work, and society. So it's just, trying to like work on re-engaging them and like in communities. So
Very serious.
yeah. And it says it's not, talking about not caring less about women and girls, but it is set in rural Vermont. So we just thought it was a good thing. Being a central location, like where else would they have it?
Yeah.
So I hope we get, we've had a couple people interested. It's always so hard to tell.
Yes.
And again, like when do you have it? What time do you have it? It's on the weekend. So it's a Tuesday, but it's at 6, it's after work.
Yeah. Do you know if it's like kid? Are they going to be talking?
Well, it says there's a content advisory in the back.
Substance suicide mental health. Okay. So like teenagers could definitely maybe benefit from that.
Yeah, I think so.
Boys and
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. So it's interesting, that aspect of it. So,
I did notice yesterday I was walking down Story Walk and it looks like one of the signs is in the water.
oh no. Okay.
I can't tell. It looks like because there's 2 on one side and then it's past. You can't reach it.
Okay.
We'd have to get like a pole or something.
Okay. I'll ask Bruce.
But I saw, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it'll
Okay.
be okay, but I don't know with that wind.
Oh, yeah, I wonder, because someone was out there today and I'm like, did it hit? Because they did the story walk and I'm like, hey, did it hold up okay? Was it out there? And she was like, oh, yeah, it was great.
Everything looked great, but there was one spot I just was walking with my dog and Michelle,
Oh,
and I'm like, is that a pole? And then we saw.
Oh, no. Okay.
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 One though.
Okay.
We're losing a ton of balls.
Oh, no.
I played pickleball on.
Or you think their kids are taking them out or, yeah, I think that,
I've seen a little
Talk to
of that.
Heather, it's probably,
yeah,
and there's kids and she knows kind of who they are.
yeah.
Hitting the tennis balls and all these balls going out into the lake.
That happened last year too. And this year, last year I used to be able to walk Daisy.
Yes.
Like we would walk in the park and now,
Yeah. Every morning I'm picking up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was an issue last year too, but, yeah, so we're trying to civilize. Yeah, so we're just trying to like figure how like Brighton Rec and the library can, like how we could,
Mhm.
like, not all of the things are, like we can't really help with a lot of things, but maybe we can be a starting point, an ending point. Like we could be like, here, stop here for water, here's our starting point, and here, we have a cooler,
Yep.
to engage a little bit more and get them in the library. So we have some more programs planned, small things, just because we're, like I said, we're not really engaged in it's hard to get them into that big,
Mhm.
the reading program. They don't want, they don't want the t-shirts. They don't want, but it's like the kids that are like the summer people are coming and they're like, oh, my grandkids here. And you're like, I know, but,
Yeah.
but we'll try. Yeah, we'll try the story time. Like also got birdhouses coming. We're gonna build some birdhouses. I'm all about the birdhouses now. So I got wood markers. We're not doing paint.
Oh, I don't blame
We're
you.
not doing paint.
I can only imagine. You just put times down like everywhere.
Bruce is gonna love us. I'm gonna be like, Bruce.
I have an idea. All right.
Right on.
Oh gosh. Anyway.
Goodwood Librarians report.
Yeah, I think cool. So
Sounds good. I'm excited. See, I think that's neat.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to that.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't really click on the link for tickets. But when I read more into it, it also said like free tickets or free. Yeah. So I think when Katie's so Katie's now off on Tuesdays. She can do her other stuff. So when she comes in tomorrow, we'll try to get some posters out and maybe like send something like directly to the school, to Brighton, to Charleston, and maybe even put something that
Country.
Yeah.
I definitely junior high.
Yeah, and because not everyone's following us on Facebook, not everyone's looking here. So we'll get those out directly, and then even, Sunrise, so
Isn't
Anywhere.
this more for parents than it is kids though?
but it might be yeah.
I'm gonna look. I'll research more into
Yeah.
it because I kind of feel like it's just
Yeah, I'll look at that.
Yeah, but it might be like
Connecting.
that if we send it to the
Young
schools,
kids.
like, yeah, it might be that they can send it out like with,
Yeah.
like it does, to parent, like, do they have packets? Like, does anything going out to parents?
I wonder if Susan Vera could, because there was something else that she was gonna have advertised.
Yeah.
She had talked to the principal about it, but that way, because there's message that goes out.
Yeah.
yes.
And the high school, and the high school and junior high too. Like, I don't know, like how they get messages out.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's
It's
called.
this. I think it's the SU. It's
Hair that starts with
Parent
P.
Square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
That way
So,
everybody would get it.
right. Because like I said, like, as much as we'd like to think so, not everyone's following us.
Yes. Yeah.
And like Susan, like not everyone has,
But parents do follow that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that's a better way. And not everyone's here, like we put in our window, but
Yeah, I know.
if
If you're not
stopping,
coming that far down.
right. Yeah. So we'll get it out as much as we can. I know we're getting close, but we'll get it out there. I know. Well, I texted, message Ashley yesterday. I'm like, is it tomorrow?
I would have
Like,
forgot. You didn't.
it's a weird. Yeah. I was looking at the calendar and I'm like, is this right?
Yeah, that came fast.
I was like, I thought it was next. Nope, you're right.
Yeah. No, I was like, wait.
What's that?
She said, wait, it cannot be the second Tuesday and
And the
The
ninth.
ninth.
I'm like, how is this happening?
Like, no, it really is.
Yeah.
Well, we made it.
We're here.
So old business, did we have anything aside from we're still waiting on plans for the park to know
Yeah, no, I think,
about?
yeah.
Okay, so new business. Without having Tara and Christina here, I don't really think there's much I would want to bring out without chatting with everyone. So next date, our next meeting is the 14th of July,
Mhm.
and I triple checked. Hold me to it. And if everybody is good, I will make a motion to adjourn at 4:22.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah.
Give Teresa all the
Seconded.
stuff. She'll love it.
Yeah.